Hello dear students, I am your educator Raj, and now as we were discussing about unit algebra, so we have remaining two topics in this unit, that are matrices and arithmetic progression, which we'll be covering in this video. So now beginning with matrices. Now let us take the first question. Now it is given that a plus b 5 plus c 3ab is equal to 6 minus 1 d 8. Now this matrix has been given and you have to find the values of a, b, c and d. Now first of all, what you have to see is you have to find the order of this matrix and this matrix. So in finding the order, you have to take number of rows and the number of columns. So the number of rows here are 2 and the number of columns are 2. So you write it as number of rows into number of columns. So it becomes 2 into 2. Similarly here, number of rows are 2 and number of columns are 2. So 2 into 2. So only if the order of the matrix is same, then only you can equate the matrices. Hence, this value is known as the first term of the matrix. This is the second, this is the third and the fourth, and you have to compare it simultaneously. So on comparing it, you get a plus b is equal to 6, and this is the first, and then 3 is equal to d, second, 5 plus c is equal to minus 1, third, and ab is equal to 8, which becomes your equation fourth. Now taking out the b, it can be written as b is equal to 8 upon a. Now substituting the value of b in the first equation, you get a plus 8 upon a is equal to 6. Now on taking LCM, you get a square plus 8 is equal to 6. Now multiplying it, a square plus 8 is equal to 6a, or it can be rewritten into a quadratic equation as a square minus 6a plus 8 is equal to 0. Now we have achieved a quadratic equation. Now we have to solve this equation to get the value of a. So it can be written a square minus 6a plus 8 is equal to 0. On factorization of the middle term, we get a square minus 4a minus 2a plus 8 is equal to 0. Now taking out common factors, a minus 4, and taking out common here minus 2, we get a minus 4 equal to 0. Hence the factors are a minus 4 and a minus 2 is equal to 0. So you get your answer as a is equal to 4 or 2. Now in this case you have reached at two values of a. So in case 1, if a is equal to 4, then your value of b would be 6 minus 4, which will be 2. And in second case, if a is equal to 2, then your value of b would be 6 minus 2, which will give you 4. Thus this is your complete answer. An important thing to be noted here is, if any situation arises like this, if you get a quadratic equation, then remember, if you will definitely get two values, and if you have gotten two values, then there would be two cases. So make sure to make two cases, and this would be your complete answer. So now let us come to another question. Find the matrix M such that M multiplied by 3 minus 2, 6 minus 8 is equal to minus 2, 16. तो सबसे पहले हम ये जानते हैं कि हमारा मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर क्या होता है और कैसे दो मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लाई करके हम उसके ऑर्डर के बारे में आते हैं. मान लीजिए आपके पास एक मैट्रिक्स है, उसका ऑर्डर है m इंटू n, और इस केस में अगर देखते हैं तो इस केस में इस मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर है 2 इंटू 2. कैसे? क्योंकि इसके पास दो रोज़ हैं और दो कॉलम्स हैं. तो जब इसको हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे दो रो और दो मैट्रिक्स से, तो और रिजल्टेंट आपके पास क्या आया? रिजल्टेंट आपके पास आया है, इसमें क्या है, एक रो है और दो कॉलम है. तो एक रो और दो कॉलम का आपके पास रिजल्टेंट आया. तो सबसे पहले अगर ये दो एलिमेंट्स आपके बराबर हैं तभी दो मैट्रिक्स आपस में मल्टीप्लाई हो सकती हैं. और जो रिजल्टेंट आपका ऑर्डर आता है वो इन दो से आता है. तो इसका मतलब कि m की वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए, आपकी m की वैल्यू 1 होनी चाहिए और n की वैल्यू, इन दोनों को मैट्रिक्स को सेम को मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए n की वैल्यू 2 होनी चाहिए। तो इसका मतलब आपका m इंटू n मैट्रिक्स क्या हो जाएगी, m इंटू मैट्रिक्स भी आपकी 1 इंटू 2 होनी चाहिए। इससे हम पता लगाते हैं कि हमारी जो ये मैट्रिक्स m है इसका ऑर्डर कितना होना चाहिए, 1 इंटू 2, 1 इंटू 2। अब इसको हम मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म में लेते हैं तो इसके एलिमेंट्स क्या हो जाएंगे, 1 इंटू 2 मीन्स 1 रो एंड 2 कॉलम्स। तो वी विल टेक एलिमेंट्स एट a and b. Now an important thing to remember here is that if any matrix has only elements in its column, means there are 2 rows but only a single column, then it will be known as column matrix. And if it has only 1 row and multiple columns, then it will be known as row matrix. Now coming back on the question, now we have achieved that the order of this matrix should be 1 into 2 and we have placed the elements a, b. Now 3 minus 2 6 minus 8 will be equal to minus 2 16. अब यहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा बच्चे गलती क्या करते हैं, बच्चे गलती ये करते हैं कि इस वाली को इस मैट्रिक्स के नीचे डिवीजन में ले आते हैं, लेकिन हमने सिर्फ मैट्रिसेस में एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन और मल्टीप्लिकेशन पढ़ा है, तो डिवीजन नहीं पढ़ा है। इसलिए आप इसको यहाँ पे डिवाइड पे नहीं लेके जाएंगे, इसको क्या करेंगे, इसको हम यहाँ पे एलिमेंट से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे। तो अगर मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो कैसे होगा, दिस विल बी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय दिस, इट विल गेट 3a minus 2b and again 6a minus 8b। ये कैसे आया, क्योंकि मेरे पास इस मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर क्या था, 1 इंटू 2 और इस मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर था 2 इंटू 2। तो अगेन ये दोनों सेम है तो इसलिए भी ये मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लाई हो सकती हैं और नया ऑर्डर क्या आएगा, इनका नया ऑर्डर इन दोनों से डिटरमाइन होता है, जो ये आया है 1 इंटू 2 मैट्रिक्स का। और ये किसके बराबर होगा, ये बराबर होगा -2 and 16 as given in the question. Now equating the values we get 3a minus 2b is equal to -2. This is your first equation, and 6a minus 8b is equal to 16. Now you can, this will be your second equation. Now on simultaneously solving this equation, you get, multiply this by 2, you get 6a minus 4b is equal to -4 and 6a minus 8b is equal to 16. You get 4b is equal to -20 or b is equal to -5. b is equal to -5, then substituting in this value you get 3a minus 2 into -5 is equal to -2 or 3a plus 10 is equal to -2, 3a is equal to -12 or a is equal to -4. Now you see you have taken out the value of a and b. Now the important thing to be remembered here is that the question was asked in the it was asked in the question that you have to find the matrix M. So hence your answer would be -4 -5. This is your matrix final answer. You will not leave your answer in terms of a and b, but you will make out a matrix and represent it in a form of matrix, and this will be your final answer. Now coming on the next question, find a matrix C a plus b minus I such that a is equal to 1 2 2 3, b is equal to 2 3 1 2 and c is equal to 1 3 3 1. So now in this question, first of all we have to find a plus b minus I. So now I is an identity matrix, and identity matrix is a square matrix in which the principal diagonal elements are all 1 and the rest elements are all 0. So in this case we have the order 2 into 2. So if we take into consideration an identity matrix of the order 2 into 2, it will be 1 0 0 1. The principal diagonal means the diagonal taken from the top left corner to the bottom right corner. So all these elements are 1 and the remaining elements are 0. An identity matrix can only be a square matrix. It can have order 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4, but it can only be a square matrix. So now coming back to the question, on solving this, a plus b minus I and writing the given values, we get 1 2 2 3 minus 2 1 3 2 and minus 1 0 0 1. So on solving it, we get 1 plus 2 minus 1 as the first element, and 2 plus 3 minus 0, 2 plus 1 minus 0, 3 plus 2 minus 1. So we get 2 5 3 4. This is your a plus b minus I. So now we have to find c multiplied by a plus b minus I. Now c is 1 3 3 1 and a plus b minus I, you have found it out as 2 3 5 4. Now again, in multiplication of matrices, you have to see the order of the two matrices. The order of this matrix is 2 into 2 and the order of this matrix is also 2 into 2. If the order is same, hence only the two matrices can be multiplied. And in multiplication of matrices, you have to remember that if you are taking first row, then you have to take the elements of the first column. So in multiplication, this will be 1 into 2 plus 3 into 5. Similarly, for the next element, it would be taken in the second column. So it would be 1 into 3 plus 3 into 4. Now again, taking the second row and the first column, so it will be 3 into 2 plus 1 into 5. Now again, taking the second row and the second column, 3 into 3 plus 1 into 4. So you get to answer as 2 plus 15, 6 plus 5 and 3 plus 12 and 9 plus 4. So your final answer would be 17, 11, 15, 13. This is your required answer. So now coming on the last topic of this unit algebra, which is arithmetic progression. So now we will solve some questions based on arithmetic progression, and side by side we will discuss the important terms and the important formulas related to arithmetic progression. So now first question is, show that the list of numbers 9, 12, 15, 18 form an AP. Find its 16th term and the nth term. So now we have been given 9, 12, 15, 18 and so on. We have to determine that these numbers form an AP or not. So first of all, A, what is A? A is the first term. So first term is 9. Any series, a sequence or sequence of numbers forms an AP only if the common difference is same. Common difference is the difference between the second term minus the first term. So in this case, it would be 12 minus 9, which is 3, and again 15 minus 12, which is 3. This is known as the common difference. Common difference is the second term minus the first term, or the next term minus the previous term. So this common difference is denoted by small d. So our small d is 3. In this case, the common difference is same. Hence, we can say that this sequence is an AP. Now, we have to find its 16th term. So, the general formula for finding the nth term is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d, where A is the first term and d is the common difference, and n is that number which you have to find the which term. So now we have to find the value of T16. So A is 9 plus 16 minus 1 into d is 3. So it will be 9 plus 15 into 3, which will be 9 plus 45, and it will be 54. Hence, your 16th term is 54, which is your required answer. Now coming on the second question. Find the 6th term from the end of the AP 17, 14, 11 up to 40. So it is given AP 17, 14, 11 and so on to minus 40, and you have to find its sixth term from the end. So first of all, we can see the first term is a is equal to 17, and the common difference would be the second term minus the first term, which will be 14 minus 17, and it will give you minus 3 as the common difference. So now first of all you have to determine how many terms are there in this AP. So using the same formula, Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. We know that this is the value of this is 40, and we have to determine minus 40, and we have to determine the number of terms. So it would be 17 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. So it will give you minus 40 minus 17 is equal to minus 3n plus 3, which will give you minus 57 minus 3 is equal to minus 3n, minus 60 is equal to minus 3n. So therefore n is equal to 20. Hence the number of terms in this AP are 20. Now we have to find sixth term from the end. So if we have to find anything from the end, our formula gets slightly modified, and it becomes Tn is equal to, instead of a you have to write L, which is the last term, and instead of this positive sign you have to take negative sign into consideration, and n minus 1 into d. This formula gives you any term from the end of the AP. So now we have to find the value of t sixth term from the end. Hence the last term is minus 40 minus 6 minus 1, and in this formula there is only change of, instead of a you have to write L, and instead of positive sign you have to write negative sign, and the remaining things remain the same. So your d was minus 3, so you will take d as minus 3. Hence it becomes minus 40 minus 5 multiplied by minus 3. It becomes minus 40 plus 15, which is 25, minus 25. Hence the sixth term from the end is minus 25. Now coming on the next question, the sum of three numbers in AP is minus 3 and the product is 8. Find the numbers. Now you have not been given the three numbers, so you can assume anything. You can assume a plus d, a plus 2d, or a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, anything you like. Now in this case I am assuming a minus d, a and a plus d as the three numbers which are in AP. As you can all see, the common difference in this is same, hence these three numbers are in AP. So now according to the question, the sum of three numbers is minus 3. So a minus 3 plus a plus d is equal to minus 3. So on solving this, d would get cancelled out, and you will get 3a is equal to minus 3. Hence the value of a would be minus 1. Now and it was also given the product of three numbers in AP is 8. So the three numbers again, a minus d into a and a plus d is given as 8. Now we already know with the value of a, so we can substitute the value of a, so it will become minus 1 minus d into minus 1 into 1 plus d, which is equal to 8. And on further solving it by multiplying it, it becomes 1. So now substituting the value of a is equal to minus 1 in this equation, we get minus 1 minus d minus 1 and minus 1 plus d is equal to 8. Multiplying this by minus 1 into the side, it becomes 1 plus d and minus 1 plus d is equal to 8. Now we can see this a plus b and a minus b it is in the form of this. If we rewrite this as d plus 1 and d minus 1, it can be written as a plus b, a minus b, and it is the formula of a square minus b square. Hence this can be written as d square minus 1 is equal to 8, or d square is equal to 8 plus 1. Hence d square is equal to 9, or d is equal to plus minus 3. It is very important to note here that whenever you are doing a square root, then always you have to put a plus minus sign. Now if you have to find the values of the three numbers. Now if you take a is equal to 1 and you have obtained the value of d as 2 plus minus 3, now you have to take a is equal to minus 1 and d is equal to minus 3. So your three numbers will be a minus d, a and a plus d as minus 1 minus of minus 3, which will be minus 1 plus 3. It would be 2 and a would be minus 1 and here d would be minus 1 minus 3 and it would be minus 4. So your three numbers would be 2, minus 1 and minus 4. And in the second case, if you are taking a is equal to minus 1, which would remain the same, but the value of d would be plus 3, hence a minus d would become minus 1 minus 3, which would be minus 4. A would be minus 1 and a plus d would be minus 1 plus 3, which would give you plus 2. Hence the three numbers obtained from here would be minus 4, minus 1 and 2. So do remember that whenever you get the value of as plus minus, so you have to form out two cases, and in both the cases the numbers are different. There are numbers however are same, 2, minus 1 and 4, but if they are used in AP, then it will make a different effect, as here the common difference would be minus 3 and here the common difference would be plus 3. So you have to write both the answers. So this concludes our unit 2 of algebra, and in your examination, board examination, algebra in the whole question paper comprises of around 40 marks. So please study well, and if you have any doubts, please ask in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. Thank you.